propaganda. This is the influencer propaganda. This is the new media, the new alternative media. You know how everybody's celebrating the destruction of the mainstream media. They're kicking them out of the White House offices. They're kicking them out of these things, taking away their detail and whatnot, and bringing in all of these influencers and stuff. This is the exact group of people that I have been warning about, who have been raised up, groomed, paid, and are there to do things just like this, to do stunts just like this. So the Epstein Files that we were told that were going to be released today, the Epstein Files, everybody was so excited to finally hear the truth for. The Epstein Files that everybody actually expected the government to release in full. Well, been played again when it comes to this situation. And there's really no other way to put it. Not going to be gentle about it. The fact is played. They're playing a game. It's all theater. Everything that they continue to do that people expect them to do, well, it continues to show where they truly stand on these things. So what am I talking about? Okay, so we heard some information from the new general attorney that Pam Bondi was apparently had the Epstein Files on her desk, and she was going to release them today, and all this type of fluff and huge lights and stuff going off all over social media and the conservative side of things and whatnot. And we were told that they're going to be released today. And what we actually got was a public display, a propagandized publicity stunt in the way of handing over binders of select information called Phase 1 and handing it over to controlled paid influencers that are on their side of things for them to release it that way. If you're getting any type of familiar taste in your mouth, this is the exact same thing that happened with the Twitter files, where Elon Musk went into Twitter, found only the select information that they wanted to release that made, certain people look bad and certain other things look good, in order for him to come in and fix it and make free speech great again and all that type of stuff. And they handed that stuff over only to a select group of influencers in order to release the files on selected days with selected information during those periods of days. And what followed was basically everybody said it was a huge win, because all the information was in favor of what they wanted. All the information that was coming out was a display that Elon Musk is the good guy and he's here to fix things and whatnot. Now, I'm not defending Jack Dorsey and any of the Twitter people beforehand in regards to this situation. There's obviously a bunch of stuff going on, but that was now clearly, which kind of figured it would be, was just a step in the direction of creating a controlled social media, AI, and influencer platform. And that's exactly what they did. And so they're doing the same thing here with the Epstein Files. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, let's just go ahead and switch over, and we're going to be taking a look at what's going on. So this was released today. It's all over the place on Twitter and the social medias and all that over there. I'm talking in like a Swiss German accent. Don't know why. I don't know. But the thing is this was released today. And of course, you got front boy there, Charlie Kirk, who's one of the biggest paid influencers and controlled opposition people out there, who was designed to get into the church and make the Christians and the prophecy people follow along with the narrative that they're showing right here. Of course, he's out there celebrating it, going, the Epstein Files Phase 1, it's happening. And he tagged the people who are standing there with the binder full of quote-unquote pedophiles who did many bad things to children, which I can't necessarily explain on this platform. And they're sitting there smiling like they're getting their picture taken at Chuck E. Cheese. Great win. But that's DC Drano, which I've warned about him. He's paid. There's receipts for that. There's the Shia whatever from Libs at TikTok, and then I think the other one is Megyn Kelly. Let's just take a look at this exciting video, Phase 1 release, shall we? Yeah, they're just coming out, and of course they have hats that says Trump was right about everything. This is just propaganda, guys. This is just absolute propaganda. It's unbelievable that people are falling and it's just smiling and laughing about all this stuff. I'm not sure about you guys, but I think that's pretty sick and twisted to be doing that. If we go and take a look at the pictures we got going on, there's her. She's right there with her thing, smiling like she's at prom, taking it with her date or something. You can see them coming out with all this stuff. It's unbelievable. There he is. I think Jack Posobiec, yeah, he got one too, and he's going to be doing an exclusive, reveal show and stuff. It's propaganda. This is the influencer propaganda. This is the new media, the new alternative media. How everybody's celebrating the destruction of the mainstream media. They're kicking them out of the White House offices. They're kicking them out of these things, taking away their detail and whatnot, and bringing in all of these influencers and stuff. This is the exact group of people that I have been warning about, who have been raised up, groomed, paid, and are there to do things just like this, to do stunts just like this, to make people seal clap propaganda. The only thing is people are going, yay, because it's for something on their side, as opposed to the other time when it was going boo because it was another thing. This is the left-right paradigm. This is the display of the Hegelian dialectic that is here to fool you, to make you follow along with this right and left politic idea that there's good guys and bad guys, when in fact they're all in the same club. George Carlin said it best. It's one big club, and you're not in it. And this is what I have been warning about for so long. The government has lied about everything. Why on earth would you think that they wouldn't lie and pull a stunt on something like this? Because it's Donald Trump, right? We can trust him. He's the only billionaire in the world. He's the only one in the government who managed to get through everything. He's been raised up, and he is King Cyrus to go in there. And he's the only one that doesn't know what all the bad guys are and what they're doing, but yet he's in there fixing everything, and he'll never lie to you, and he actually cares about you. I'm sorry for getting worked up and just kind of throwing this out there, but this is the most absurd thing now, if you can still follow along with this. I sincerely hope that after this stunt right here, the people that have been defending this and following this and truly think that the government will release the truth to you finally gets it. I sincerely hope so. Because if you're still going to defend this and make excuses and pull, some type of thing to cover up for it and whatnot, you're being played. And at that point, I don't know what else is gonna to do it. I don't know what else is going to get you out of that. I don't know. It's like a coma. It's a deception coma, and you got to be able to break out of it. But this is what I'm talking about. I said it's never going to happen. I said the truth is never going to be revealed on this. It's just not going to happen. If they release anything at all, it's going to be hand selected. It's going to be purposely done information. It's not going to be legit. There's going to be name scrubbed for it. You know that Trump's name has been scrubbed out of all the information regarding that. And there's still people that says, well, they're not friends. There was one interaction where he kicked him out. No, you have not done any research if you think there's only been one interaction where he kicked him out of the thing. Go and actually do some research, because you either didn't do it and you're just being told something and rolling with it, and you don't want to go and look it up because your glass bubble is going to get popped. The fact is Trump has a long history with Epstein and is involved with that. And they need his name scrubbed from it, along with a whole bunch of other conservatives, a whole bunch of other Republicans, a whole bunch of other people that they don't want you to know is what's going on with there. It's just going to be filled with a whole bunch of the names that you expect, the names that they can serve over on a platter and be happy, if they even choose to release those. How many times did we hear Trump was going to lock Hillary up? And then he not only did he not do that, but for years on end, he's been promoting Hillary, calling her a wonderful woman, somebody that he looks up to. They're great friends, one of the best first ladies and all the... what is it going to take? This is kind of a rant video, and I understand that, and I'm already in hot water and in trouble with a whole bunch of people as it is, but I'm passionate about this because I'm tired of watching people not only get duped, but then dupe themselves in order to excuse the duper that just put the dupe on them. I hope you can follow along with that. This is a show. This is propaganda. This is a publicity stunt. If they release anything at all, there's not going to be any true information that comes along with it. You're being played. Christian, prophecy watcher, those who claim to have discernment, wake up. It's time to wake up. It's time to stop falling for this. This is exactly the deception that Christ has warned us was going to be in these days. There's deception going on so strong right now, and people continue to this day, continue to point their fingers over to the left. And I'm sitting there going, the left is over there showing you exactly what they've been for the past how many years right now. But yet here comes the right, pulling the wool over your eyes, using that bait of the left in order to get you on their side, and you're falling for it. Deception is not obvious. Deception is not something where I can sit there in a room and go, hey, there's an elephant right there. That's the deception that I should avoid. No, the deception is standing in a room looking at the elephant and then going, oh, there's a snake biting my ankle. That's probably the deception that I should be looking for. We have got to be more aware of the situation and the world that we're in right now. We have got to understand that those in power, leadership, people like Donald Trump don't care about you. They don't care about you. They don't care about doing the right thing. They are in the club. They are paid. They are blackmailed. Whatever it is, they are there to do the job that has been assigned to them. And part of that is publicity stunts and propaganda to keep you just making excuses and following the narrative that they are laying out for you. This is a joke. This is exactly what I was expecting. And if you were expecting the actual truth and the actual files to be released from a corrupt government who's involved with this situation, I don't know what to tell you. Learn from history, because how many times have we been duped in history regarding this very same thing? I don't know. I'm tired of watching people fall for it. I see so many people that I know, many people who I'm friends with, just all these people continue to fall in line with this. And every time I warn about it, it's not the other person. It's not Biden. It's not Kamala. So it's good. God raised him up. Yeah. I'm not denying that he didn't. That doesn't mean he's good. God raised up a lot of people for a lot of different leadership roles. Remember the first king. Are you sure you want this? You don't want it. Let me list off all the things that you're going to get. Man was not meant to be ruled by man. I don't know what else to say, but I just thought I'd let you guys know that just continue to see more and more stuff like this. And I hope that if you're still expecting the truth and these billionaires, these technocrat, futurist, transhumanist, Satanist, occultic billionaires actually care about you, I pray that you finally one day wake up from it. That's all I can say. I'm Zach the WretchedWatchman. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out. Maranatha.